Stay a while and listen.
Hello, welcome to the Freak Show. Bumpy McSquigums here. I want to thank you all for joining me as I start up my early access preview of Warhammer 40k Mechanicus. It is by Bulwark Studios and Casino Games, and it's going to release on November 15th, 2018. So they said, hey, do you want to play it? Do you want to see what it's like? Do you? And I said, I do. And now we're going to play it. So there you go. That's the intro. It's not great for me, but we'll see here. The 41st millennium, a time of darkness and war. The Imperium of Man claims the whole galaxy in the name of the God Emperor. It fights an endless war against Xenos from without, heretics from within, and the supernatural horrors from beyond. Alongside the Imperium's war fleets serve the Adeptus Mechanicus. Alright. They are the tech priests of Mars, guardians and reclaimers of humanity's technology, ever searching for remnants of knowledge from man's glorious past, exploring the depths of the galaxy for worlds long lost to mankind. In the name of their machine god, they manufacture the Imperial war machines within gigantic foundries known as Forge Worlds. Gradually, the tech priests of the Adeptus Mechanicus shed their human weaknesses, replacing their limbs and organs with machinery that is both stronger and spiritually pure. Their leaders, the inscrutable Magi, protect the Forge Worlds and explore the furthest corners of the galaxy with their cohorts, the Skitarii troops. Or of Skitarii troops. Okay. It is a time of warfare, tragedy, and portents of doom. Across this benighted galaxy, the Adeptus Mechanicus are one of mankind's last defenses against a new dark age. Or perhaps they will be the ones to hasten its dawn. Alright, let's go. 1925001M42. I'm sure that means something to everybody. I don't have any idea what that means, because I am bad at warhammering. Okay. An echo in the new sphere, Magos. An old transmission lost to the Empyrean and recovered only now. I'm assuming those aren't real words. It's a little quiet, I know. So through the power of editing, I shall increase the volume. There we go. Is it worthy of our attention? The Psychiatrix Maledictum has descended. The Great Divide torments the galaxy. The resources of the Adeptus Mechanicus are stretched thin. We are weaker than ever, though the Imperium at large knows it not. This represents an unknown, but possible key to victory. An opportunity to research, perhaps avert the ill fate that has befallen us. The transmission's origin is Silva Tenebris, part of the Amisus Solaris within Ultramar Segmentum. Yeah, I'm sure I'm saying all of these accurately. That's in the hinterlands of the Forge World Metallica. Of course it is. Their tech priest will want to be involved in any investigation. Where Metallica is, Styges 8 demands to be. Sure? Any investigation shall begin with myself and Magi from each of these Forge Worlds then. Search the rolls. Redditus, gather them. 4150002 M42. 4 months later. Thank you for the actual. Yeah. I'm down with that. It's okay. It's cool. I understand. 4 months later. I get it. Accessing Magos something stuff with things. Rishak. Whoever finds this transmission and follows me here, give thanks that you will see what I have seen. But be wary, my fellow seekers of knowledge. Whatever lies beneath this world, I fear. I hope. I have woken it. I came to this world to investigate its ruins, but I found so much more. Terrors, yes. Threats to body and soul. But by the Omnissiah, I found such wonders. This is the last transmission of Magos Resach. He vanished while on an explorator mission to investigate Xenos structures on Silva Tenebris. Hypothesis. He found something. Tech Acquisitor Scalevola. I asked you on this mission because of your experience with surveying alien artifacts and organisms. And so the heretics of Styges 8 can plunder this world for its secrets? Your assertion equals false. If objection concerns offense, go to different mission. And leave you free to do as you will. A dereliction of logic, Scaevola. Macarians? Sure? 16:4. Watch your brother, for his sin of heresy is thy sin of tolerance. I called you here, Lector Dogmatus Videx, because your knowledge of spiritual matters and the cult Mechanicus will be crucial in dealing with any moral threats on Silva Tenebris. I have 5,421 works of scripture stored for rapid context topical retrieval. Sure. There is no obstacle beyond my capacity to counsel you on. Our mission on this world is to ascertain any Xenos presence, and if we find it, eliminate it as a threat to the Imperium. The opening of the Great Divide means that we can call on no additional support from the Forged Worlds. We must achieve this with the troops and resources we bring with us. Benefit analysis. Peace for sector, knowledge for mankind, potential, opportunity. An opportunity to destroy the works of the Xenos, Scaevola, not appropriate them. Oh gosh, what is that? The Themyscrian manuscripts? Verse 619. What the enemy built, let it be made asunder. For to us it will be as a house of sand and knives. Magi, we are approaching the target coordinates. Magos, I have not properly expressed my gratitude for bringing me on this mission. It is an opportunity to study these aliens up close. We are rarely afforded such a chance. I did not bring you as a favor, Tyrasus. A Magos does not grant favors, even to those he has mentored in person. Your xenolinguistic skills could be relevant in ascertaining any threat on Silva Tenebris. I understand. You will not find me wanting. I do not expect to. I trained you myself. What? I don't even think I followed 5% of that. What is happening? Interference is disrupting our servo skull cache. Initiate skull purge protocol. Is that something I have to do? There's lots of really bad things happening. Red's bad, right? There's an oil leak on aisle something or another. I'm scared. I don't know what's happening. Someone hold me. The grim dark future is grim and dark. I'm scared. Ooh, shiny. Lots of shiny. Alright, we're on the eastern fringe, Silva Tenebris, and those coordinates, which I'm not going to read because it's a really long number and I don't feel like doing it. So there. Oh, there's more. Okay, there she is. Temperate climate, atmosphere, standard, breathable. My Skitari troops should be able to operate down there without trouble. Cool. Thank you, Kepra. Are they ready to make landfall? As soon as we're in a stable orbit, Magos. You do not relish this mission, Subdominus Kepra. I ascertained this from your pupil dilation and nervous system stress levels. Even in victory, the men and women on the ground suffer, but that is not something I imagine troubles a Magos. Some tech priests choose to excite the emotional centers of their brains, especially when they reach the rank of a Magos. I did not. I have fought under plenty of Magi who had no emotion at the loss of men and women in combat. I am glad to know that I am not doing that again. I am capable of quarantining emotions in my neurovaults and choosing to experience them if they are beneficial. I am not ruled by them, but I am not ignorant of them either. That is why casualty rates on my missions are under my command are 11.7% below the average. I'll take that as a good omen. Magos, stable orbit achieved and maintained. My thanks, Quartermaster. I would remain in geosynchronous orbit for the duration of this mission. Fuel reserves calculated. Continuous orbit probable but not certain. Additional fuel acquisition recommended. Administratum records indicate a single colony, St. Eckhard's Hope, on the surface near the Xenos ruins. No contact recorded in 2 centuries. Colony presumed failed. I feel like since this is like a first look miniseries or like just like alpha or pre-release footage and stuff that I'm going to be doing, I feel like I should be skipping a lot of the storyline, just hopping right into the gameplay. Because when we come back and the game does fully release, we'll be going through the whole storyline and be butchering every single name and word in it, trying to read it again. But I feel like now is a little bit of a late time to realize all these things, so we're going to continue. The Skitari will deploy on the surface near the ruins along with a team of tech priests under my direct command. I shall monitor them from the command throne on board. Servo Skull Redditus will serve as my eyes on the surface. We make landfall at once. Yes, Magos. I'll set up a forward command post. Resak's transmission looked like it came from underground. We'll secure any entrances to an underground structure so your tech priests can begin exploration. Auto-reporting routines added to tech priest internal cogitators. Intelligence on high-value targets critical. I hope we don't run into any high-value targets. Experience dictates whatever these Xenos are, they aren't likely to welcome our intrusion into their ruins. Yet we must prepare for the eventuality. Hence bring my Prime Hermeticus Captrix on this mission. Okay? Hence my bringing. Okay, if there are still Xenos life forms, their destruction will likely form principal objectives. Know thy prey, find thy prey, then hunt. The hunt commences. Alright. Oh boy, what? Agrolech sector located. A derelict Xenos tomb, rubble littering the... That's so small, they should increase the font size on that a little bit, I feel. Littering the corner of every room. Dark shadows are cast over cracked slabs of tarnished metal by the crumbled openings in the tomb's ceiling. Signs of light sources can be found, but are often broken and rarely connected to a power source to be able to illuminate the dark. The smell of ages past, fungal spores and dust hit the cohorts that enter new rooms as they pry open tomb doors that no longer serve their purposes. Their purpose, rather. Going by our fragmentary information, it looks like a buried tomb structure. Then the sword of the Omnissiah is ready to fall. We deploy immediately. And yet there's more talking. We're not actually deploying. I feel like he said that like twice now. And yet there's still more dialogue. It's fine. I just feel like that should be the last line. I'm just saying. Let the secrets of this world equal 0. I counsel caution, Magos Faustinius. Sure. Faustinians? Whatever. Our purpose should be here to destroy the threat of the alien, not bask in its blasphemy. Aphorisms of the Logic Saints 791. In the presence of the Xenos lies the invisible miasma of corruption. Destruction is not possible from orbit, Videx. The structure is too deeply buried. And Scaviola, I have no intention of plundering what trinkets it can find from this place. I do. I like plundering. That's why I signed up to this. We're not plundering? See, that should have been like a clause. Oh. The exploratory unit of Tech Priest is inside the tomb and ready to proceed, Magos. There is no telling what we will find. My men will hold the perimeter in case of the unexpected. It would be folly to commit our whole manpower to the unknown, especially when the potential of a morale threat exists that the Skitari are less able to withstand. I have the greatest respect for my Scutari, but they are still far from the ascension that a tech priest affords. I agree, Subdominus. I shall lead the mission in person from the command throne. Servo Skull Redditus shall be my eyes and ears on the ground. Messiah be praised. We're going in. I feel like he's said that before as well. It's fine. Welcome to the exploration overview. This is a projection of the tomb our tech priests are sending to us. You decide the direction of our expedition forces from here. To look around, left mouse click drag. When you're ready, left mouse click to choose the next room to move to. Huh. Well, that's weird. Whoa. There's a lot to do here. Okay. Well, I mean, we don't have a lot of choices, so we're going to have to go here. These Xenos hieroglyphs, I know of them. They are my undoers. Necrons, mysterious, ill-researched, corrupted. This could be a rare sample of the Necron language, Magos. We have barely any knowledge of it. Collecting data from this obelisk could move our understanding of the language ahead for the first time in centuries. This is the work of the alien Magos. Codex Fulminatus 8312. Show caution and scorn in all things. Sometimes tech priests will feed back important information about what they encounter in a room. These situations require our commander to make decisions. There will be consequences, so please choose wisely. Ahead is an obelisk-like object covered in what can only be described as hieroglyphic symbols. It almost reaches the tall ceiling of this chamber. Scrutinize, secure, or scourge. I want to examine it. We're detecting a massive energy spike from inside the tomb. Something's happening in there. Something huge. Oh dear. As one of the tech priests kneels to get a closer look at the obelisk, it seems to react to the cohort's presence. The obelisk splits open and a powerful, painful wave of exotic energy spills out. The tech priest is hit by the full force of the radiation and suffers immediately from the effects. I earned 100 data, but it didn't sound like a good thing. I don't know what's going on. It's fine. Onward to the next room, which apparently didn't do anything. There's something going on in this room, so let's do it. I think I heard a growl. Oh, there's people in there. Red holographic enemies within a room. Show the potential of a fight if you were to enter. However, this is not always guaranteed, as our data on enemy locations is not 100% accurate. Necrons. Risak did encounter them after all. No wonder he didn't make it off this planet. Every datum we have says they are as deadly as they are inhuman. The cohort encounters resistance in the form of 3 Xenos constructs, not flesh and blood creatures, but artificial bodies that move with precision and coordination. Consistency. Follow the established combat engagement protocols. It shall be done by the book. Caution. Exercise extreme caution. Do not charge in too heedlessly, lest the trickery of the alien be our downfall or crusade. The aggressive stance of the tech priests ensures that they will not be outmaneuvered, but risks their running headlong into the fire of the enemy. I'm going to go with by the book. We're going with consistency on this one. Combat will be joined according to the long-established tenets of the Adeptus Mechanicus for good or ill. Oh, that's pretty cool. I like that effect. So far, there's a lot of kind of like backstory and everything else, which is good because that's kind of a big part of the Warhammer 40k world, from what I'm to understand. Is it's all about, you know, the story, the setting, who's doing this, who's doing that. The people are a big deal. So a lot of these people might be things that you guys already know about, stuff that I don't know, only being kind of a newbie or a rookie in the Warhammer 40k world. So I'm drinking all this in. I'm butchering all the names. I'm sure you guys are angry, but just bear with me. We're about to hop in and get into some murder, death, killing gameplay, and I'm all for that too. So let's do it. This is the battle arena view. Using the power of the new sphere, don't know what that is, you'll control your cohort of deadly Adeptus Mechanicus units while you sit safely in orbit on the Adeptus Mechanicus. Sure. At the start of every fight, you must decide the location of your units on the field of battle. You can only place units on the highlighted squares. Click on a square to place a unit. Okay. So... okay, so we're placing him. Who's this dude? It's Apprentice Jeremiah. Well, I don't know what that is. I'm gonna go here. I don't. Do we shoot? I don't know what's happening. It's fine. What is this? And we have Magos Menarius. All right, and here we are. They have weapons of pain and shooting, and they shot me and it hurt, and I'm sad now. To move a unit, left-click anywhere within the blue outline surrounding your unit, then left mouse button click to tick to confirm movement. Okay, I'm gonna go here. Can I shoot you? Is that a thing I can do? You selected a weapon that is not in range of any target. Look for the weapons icon to appear on your desired target, then show them the power of the Omnissiah. Does that mean I gotta move closer? Seriously? Reveal the Necron's life. This is your servo skull. Every tech priest has their own servo skull. Servo skulls are very helpful in combat and cognition CP collection. Select an enemy to find out its battle statistics. Okay, well hopefully we make it to him and we are able to kill him. You've revealed the life of this enemy. Knowing your enemy will greatly increase your chances of success. Servo skulls reveal health points, physical armor, and energy armor statistics. You can then decide what weapon types work best in defeating this vile creature. Hold down spacebar to enter a new spheric view. This is how your tech priests view reality. You'll be able to see all known battle statistics here. Huh. Neat. Range is 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He's not in range? Oh, he is in range. I'm like, wow, I feel like he should be in range. You've used all possible actions for this unit. There's nothing more you can do. Press the end turn button. Alright, buddy, let's move on up. Let's join the fray here. What do we have here? We have a power axe. And we also have the Phosphor Serpenta. Not enough cognition points. Sorry, but I'm gonna have to cognify you. How many do I need? I guess 2. Can't quite hit him with a power axe. Alright, well that's fine. At the start of every new turn, there is data acquisition phase. This phase is when the cognition points are replenished at Necron cognition reserves. Okay, I don't know what that means exactly. Oh, those. Okay. You just moved your tech priest to a source of cognition points. There are several ways to collect the CP. The fastest way is moving your tech priest close to the CP source. Well, they are stored at the bottom of the screen in the CP gauge. CP are a shared team resource, so plan ahead. Oh, cool. You'll be able to call in other members of the cohort as the battle goes on. This will happen at the start of every turn. Well, that's interesting. I don't really think I want any of these. I think I'm done with that. That's fine. Oh, I need to go now. Through pain, I find wisdom. I feel like he's not great. Can you do that again? You can't. Alright, can I move you over here? You're just about to move using... Oh. Confirming the movement will use CP. Okay, so you can actually move further by using your CP. Okay, well that's not what I want to do at all. But that's good to know. I'm going to end my turn. And with you, my friend, I mean, I can shoot you, but I feel like that's kind of a waste. So I'm going to move over here and I'm going to ask you a question. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, so we're going to get rid of that. We're going to move over here. I'm going to say yes. I'm going to zoom in a little bit closer. When you enter melee combat in an adjacent square to an enemy, you're unable to use your ranged weapons if they're too dangerous at close range. I'm totally cool with that. That's legit. That's fine. How'd that feel, buddy? Huh? Get mechanicized. I don't know. Killing Necrons isn't as simple as other Xenos races. Necrons are made of a self-repairing metal that is able to knit together dismembered limbs and gaping wounds. We call this the reanimation protocol. When a Necron is in their reanimation protocol, they're unable to fight but will return to fighting conditions soon. The speed at which a Necron returns to life is based on multiple factors. Dealing any amount of damage to a Necron while in this state will destroy them indefinitely. Gather enough CP to be able to use your Phosphorus Serpenta. Some weapons like the Phosphorus Serpenta require CP to use. Look to the right of each weapon or ability to learn the cost. Yeah. I mean, I could just flat murder him now, but I feel like that's not really what I want to do. Well, that's interesting. Oh, I put them in the repair thing, but I didn't kill them, but that still gave me credit for the end. All Xenos life forms are purged. Huh. Once the fight is over, you'll return to the exploration overview. Keep in mind that the health of your cohort will define the risk you take going forward, so we don't heal or anything. Okay. Well, that makes sense. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, this is going to have to do it for the first episode. I'm pretty interested in this. This is, it's familiar in many ways, but it's also different. So I like that. I like having a little bit of a variety, a little bit of a difference. So we only have a set number of troops. We have these CP, these cognition points that we have to use to do various different things. It's different. It's unique. And then this whole exploration map versus just going to like different areas and fighting it out. It's kind of cool. I like it. So we'll see how it all plays out. Anyway, folks, if you want more information about the game, where to get the game, information on the developer, the publisher, or any of that wonderful fun stuff, it'll all be down below in the description of the videos. It always is, and various links. If you did enjoy this video, go ahead and leave a like, subscribe to the channel for more content like this and tons of other stuff. Until the very next episode, folks, my name is Bumpy McSquigums. Thank you guys so much for stopping by the Freak Show, and I will see you later.